freaking first cut. Golly.
Welcome to the First Cup Podcast. I'm Rick Gehman, and this is your round two recap for this week's Byron Nelson. Joining me to break it all down, it's him. It is Patrick. It is Patrick McDonald. Hello, Patrick.
Him. Oh, Himmy. What's going on, Rick? How's your Friday?
Patrick McDonald. Patrick McHimdald.
Himothy. Is Jim short for Jimothy?
You can call me James. That's good.
What's going on, Rick?
Not much. How was your Friday?
Good. Got off to a rough start. Shattered some glass this morning in the bathroom.
Hate that.
I got one of those like nice Sonicare electric toothbrushes.
Yep.
It comes with a little glass thing that you charge out of.
Yep. Like a little bowl, right?
Yeah, putting some hot water on my face in the morning early. You know, gym. We're early birds, Rick. We hit the gym early. Oh, dark 100. And I just knocked it over. Shattered. Was unaffected. I just kept doing what I was doing.
I hate breaking glass because I'm always so paranoid that I'm going to be finding it for weeks.
Yeah.
Or like the dog's going to eat a piece, or like, so like breaking glass is like, I go into complete, like, shut it down. We need a new house mode. Like, just like, can we just extract this room and replace it? Cause it'll never be the same.
Yeah. And it's always shocking how much glass there is
and how far it goes.
Yeah. I found some in rooms that are not my bathroom.
Yeah. It defies the laws of physics, honestly.
Yeah, it does.
What else defies the laws of physics? Jake Knapp shooting a second straight 64, because that's what he did on Friday morning. He went out early. He actually wrapped up part of his first round and went right back out there for round number 2. Got off to a little bit of a slow start, made par on each of his first 4 holes, but then he kicked it into gear. Birdies on 14, 16, 17, and 18. Then he made the turn. And on his second 9, the front 9 of the golf course, he offset 1 bogey with 3 birdies. Patrick, I don't know. I have no idea when Jake Knapp's going to play well and when he's not. I just know that he is probably a pretty good example of like what the modern golfer is. A lot of power, a lot of easy power, a lot of raw talent, and plenty of upside.
Yeah, I think you just got to bet him in some of these weaker fields, Gen Pop events, right? Just because the upside is definitely there. And between PGA National and up to this week, it hasn't been great. 5 starts, 0 top 40s. But he talked about it this afternoon, how, you know, he's experiencing a number of firsts. It was his first Masters. He played in the Players for the first time. He's in the signature events, which is new for him as well. And you come to a field like this one, this caliber, where the cream isn't Scotty Scheffler and Rory McIlroy or Xander Schauffele or Wyndham Clark. The cream's a struggling Jordan Spieth and a struggling Jason Day. And a guy with Knapp in his upside has a pretty wide path, wider than usual, to the top of the leaderboard. And then you add in a great course fit, the fact that his iron play has remained strong throughout this time. And you see it all come together across these first 36 holes with, 15 birdies, only 1 drop shot, and the 36-hole lead.
Yeah, let's just, I'm not ready to give him the win, but just for sake of fun, let's give him this one. He's in at 14 under par. It's a long way from over, but he could have a season that is more than halfway through where he has only 4 top 25s and only 5 basically top 40s. 2 of them would be wins in that scenario.
Rick, who was the last rookie to win multiple times on the PGA Tour?
My instinctually, I went right to Tom Kim, but I don't think that they were the same season.
And I think you're wrong. Because Tom Kim wasn't Rookie of the Year.
So was when Tom Kim won Wyndham at the end of the year, that was not his rookie year?
Oh, did he win? So they were different seasons. So yeah, he won the Wyndham, and then he won in the wraparound.
Yeah. So it was
a couple. He won this past.
It was a couple weeks apart, but it was 2 different seasons. Okay, so not Tom Kim. So I'm thinking of rookies of the year. So Cam Young, I know that he didn't win. Sung Jae Im, I don't think he won twice in the same year because he won Honda, and then it was a long time before he won Shriners. Who else would have been rookie of the year? Eric Cole, I know, didn't win. I'm gonna say, I don't know.
Mr. Zunman,
Sander.
sing me a song. Bum,
He won
bum, bum, bum.
He won Greenbrier, and then he won something else, right?
Tour championship.
Tour. Oh, so he won like the first and the last event?
Yeah. Well, no, Greenbrier was in July.
Oh.
Remember, it was like 4th of July.
Yeah, it was like a military tribute.
Yeah.
Wow. Good. Great trivia question.
Chock full of them.
Yeah.
Chock full of them. It's in the Gamer tonight if you want to read more on cbssports.com.
There you go. As if golf prognosticating wasn't difficult enough, Kelly Kraft has opened 64-66. Now, Josh had a very, very good nugget in the outline because we do read the outlines, Josh.
Mm-hmm.
He has played twice this year. He missed the cut in Puerto Rico and he finished T11 at the Zurich. And now he is in the mix for this week.
Yeah, this is a guy who I've unfortunately wagered real American dollars on as recently as this past fall at the Bermuda Championship, if my record keeping is correct. But he's always had a ton of talent. I mean, he was in the same class as like a Patrick Cantlay, right? He's a U.S. amateur champion as well. SMU guy, I want to say. And between, his game kind of falling apart, some injuries intertwined there as well, it never really got going on the PGA Tour for one reason or another. But the talent's always been there. And this week it looks like it's shining through with a couple good early rounds. It'd be great if he can keep it going, try to get himself into the mix and into some more events down the line.
Siwoo Kim is doing his best Jordan Spieth impersonation, and Siwoo moved up 40 spots on the leaderboard today. So for those of you who picked him to win, for those of you who played him in your lineups, for those of you who picked him in one and done, you got a very good Friday. But look at how he did this, Patrick. Started on number 10. He birdied 11, then got on a bogey streak. 15, 16, and 17, all bogeys. He is 2 over after 8 holes. Birdie's 18, par on 1, par on 2, par on 3, and he finishes birdie, 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 eagle. He played his last 6 holes at 7 under par to shoot a 65.
Yeah, I was really hoping he'd miss the cut. I figured he was popular. Did you have him one and done?
No, you know who I had?
Not,
I had.
Oh, sorry. I forgot I replied to your tweet.
That's right. Win some.
Yeah, I figured he was pretty popular in one and done. So I liked the start. Sorry, I got something going on. On the street outside. No. It's just these damn youths, Rick. These kids.
You need to go yell at them to get off your lawn?
Maybe, but do they not understand that Friday at 7 p.m. is my podcasting time?
Come on, guys.
It's absolutely ridiculous. These youths. Yeah, so he just went full kind of Siwoo Kim today in general, right? 3 bogeys in a row on his front 9. You're like, okay, he's packing it in. He might bring out a new putter midway through this. He might snap a club for all we know. He's a Dallas boy. It's a quick trip home. And then Siwoo Kim said, it's Siwoo Kim's time to shine. And he turned it on, and he's a guy who can go as nuclear as anyone on the PGA Tour. And we saw it with the last 6 holes, playing them in 7 under. Not only did he play himself into the weekend, but he played himself back into this tournament, only 5 strokes back heading into the second half.
Yeah, and there are plenty of low scores out there. The lowest score that we saw, hold on, actually stand by here because I'm going to give you a live update on Jordan Spieth trying to make the cut. He has to hold this out from the fairway for eagle. Oh, wow. It did take a look in going past the hole. It spun right back, but now it's spinning off the front of the green, and Jordan Spieth is going to miss the cut.
Yeah, Jordan Spieth, with this miscut, his last 8 starts read miscut T39, miscut T10, miscut T30, DQ, which is unfortunate.
Kyle
What
cashes his Jordan Spieth to miss the cut wager.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That was plus 250. I was saying here, Patrick, that there were plenty of low rounds. The low round of the day, the hat tip of the day goes to Troy Merritt, who shot a 9 under 62, the only 62 on the course on Friday. And it was, as you can imagine, pretty spectacular, 32-30. But Troy Merritt, another guy breaking just an absolute streak of miserable golf. He does not have a top 20 in 2024. He has missed 4 of his last 5 cuts. There is just no telling who's going to play well on any given week.
Yeah. Performances like this from Troy Merritt always make me feel good when I try to prognosticate and predict things. And then this guy with his Bet MGM hat, coworkers with Tom Brady, Jamie Foxx, Vince Vaughn, the whole lot, goes out there and shoots 62. He's making everything on the green so far. Gained 3.5 with the putter today. Gained 2.5 with the putter yesterday. Does it keep going into the weekend? I don't think so. Hopefully for Troy Merritt it does, but I think today was just one of those rounds where everything went right, and tomorrow is going to be one of those rounds where those putts that kind of lipped in and caught the edge don't really do so.
Well, here's what we're going to do. We will turn our attention to the afternoon wave, get you updated on those guys, plus talk about those who will not be around for the weekend. But first, we're going to take a quick break and hear a word from our partners.
From the world of Sonic the Hedgehog, is there anyone stronger?
No.
Tougher?
No.
Hungrier?
Grapes was an interesting choice for someone who doesn't use fingers.
Knuckles, now streaming only on Paramount Plus.
And we're back. Patrick, the guy who was closest to the top of the leaderboard and still closest to the top of the leaderboard in the afternoon wave was Matt Wallace. He followed up his Thursday 63 with a very, very solid Friday 66. That is 5 under par. He made an eagle on 14. That is a 2. The only thing that he will probably rue is making par on 2 of the 3 par 5s. But otherwise, Matt Wallace is going to enter the weekend 1 shot off the lead.
Yeah, and I think he'll be pretty happy with the par on 18. He did not hit one really good full shot, and he walked away with a 5. Yanked his tee shot left into the native area, got lucky, got a clean lie, good look at the back of the golf ball, tops his 3-iron, I think it was, and then he does the pro play, veteran move, looks down at where the lie was, even though you could see on TV that it was pretty much perfect. And he's like, oh, something been wrong down there. Mm-hmm. Hits it into the creek. It could have gone anywhere. Gets a clean look at it from there. Hits it back up onto the green. 2 putts par. Walks off 5 under 66. Yeah, this is a guy who we've seen win on the DP World Tour multiple times. He won on the PGA Tour recently, correct? Puerto Rico?
Corrales.
2 years ago now?
Last March.
Yeah. So the field's better than that, kind of. And so, he obviously has the winning pedigree. He's someone who, if you want to look at the Mexico Open comp, he was in the mix there for most of the week before a bad Saturday. You see Jake Knapp obviously at the top of the leaderboard, Matt Wallace as well. So good round for him, good playing from him. And it felt like he didn't really have his best stuff, and he got out of there still within arm's reach of Knapp.
The bubble looms large at 6 under par. That is the likely cut line when this is all said and done. Jordan Spieth was at 4 under when he got to hole number 18, needed to hole out from the fairway. He did not. That bubble will burst. Jason Day has it might be a 40-footer back up the hill on 18 for par, which would, if he misses that, knock him out So it is likely that Jason Day is going to be gone. Tom Kim did make birdie on 18 to get in at 6 under, but all in all, Patrick, the top of the board, the favorites coming into the week, Spieth, Day, Sungjae Im, Adam Scott's inside the top 25. Siwoo did a little bit of work, but the top of the board has disappointed.
That is tough. Did Day's second go in the water? Is that why?
I turned back and he was dropping. So yes, he hit it into the creek there, and then he hit that the short approach onto kind of the middle of the green, but it caught that ridge and rolled back down to the front. Now he's putting. I mean, this is like 40 feet for par. He has to make it to make the cut.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Do you believe in miracles?
He made it. Holy crap.
Jason Day. Oh.
Just learned how delayed my YouTube is. And
wow. Tracking. And it finds the bottom of the cup.
That was like 40 feet, was it not?
44.
34 feet, 8 inches.
Oh, 30. I can't read. Wow.
Okay, well, okay. So Jordan Spieth's the only guy out.
Of course.
That was unbelievable. I wish we could just put that up on and show the video.
That was sweet. We should podcast live more.
Yeah, we just got to follow like, hey, we're all okay, pause it until Jason Day's hitting right now. And then we're all
do golf like podcasts do live streams of like them watching? You know how like some companies do that? Some of these new age media companies?
I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. It seems the sickos who would want it, we'd have to do like 9 hours a day, which I'd be fine with, but I don't know. There's a market for it.
I don't know. Maybe not.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that was really helpful. Maybe not. Josh, let's save us here and let's look at the betting favorites, because I want to point out also Alex Noren, who shot at 3 under 68. He's at 10 under. He's 14-1. So here we go. Zoom out. Jake Knapp, 14 under par. That is the lead. He is plus 360 to win the Byron Nelson. Troy Merritt and Matt Wallace are both 1 shot back. They are at 13 under. They are 12-1 and 7.5-1. respectively. Kelly Kraft is not even on this odds board. What are his odds, Josh?
The disrespect. Is he not a big boy, Josh?
Josh, we're gonna need your opinion on whether Kelly Kraft is a big boy. 25.
Big boy.
So he's 25-1. He's 2 shots back. Davis Riley, Taylor Pendrith, Keith Mitchell are all 3 shots back. The 10s are Aaron Rai, S.H. Kim, Taiga, Semikawa, Alex Noren, Ben Coles. Coles is still out on the golf course. So there's a lot here, Patrick. You're looking at the odds. You're looking at the leaderboard. What do you see? What do you like?
I think I'm going to get weird with it.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking. Jake Knapp, rightful favorite, obviously. Good for him. And look, I apologize for that last segment. I was filing my story, so not a great multitasker. I'm going to go weird. I'm going to go deep, like in the 50s. One, I still think Steven Yeager can win this golf tournament from, I guess, half a dozen back. He's still got it. KH Lee maybe at 40 from 5 back. I like that 9 under group. 5 back. Ben Griffin 55-1. Interesting.
Ben Griffin's playing a Max Fly this week.
I know. Max Fly, so hot right now. Lexi Thompson, Ben Griffin.
If Max Fly would like to send me a dozen, or at least a sleeve, I'll test them out.
Max Fly actually, they sent me an invite to Panther National to hang out with Lexi Thompson.
Did you go?
For an exclusive on the Max Fly news. I was sitting on it for a week. I did not go. Obviously.
Why not?
It coincided with something important. I'm forgetting what it is now, but there's a real reason for not going.
Scheduling conflict.
Yeah.
I don't mind the 9s. quite honestly, because of how there are some very low scores out there. But I still circle the 10. Like Alex, I'm still in on Alex Noren. I think he's the best player in the field left, and he did not have his good stuff. Lost a stroke in the short game and still shot a 68. I think he's got another 65 brewing.
You think he can go 64 over the weekend?
You think he's gonna have to?
That would put him at 24.
Yeah. Jake Knapp would have to go. You have to shoot 10 under to get to 24. Maybe. Yeah, that does worry me. I mean, I've been saying that all week. It does kind of worry me about him getting to like 25 under or whatever. But I like where he's already at, and I like the profile, and I like the guys ahead of him.
Okay. What about Adam Schenk?
Yeah, you know what? I don't remember exactly what he did, but he did a couple of stupid things that he could have been a couple deeper today. But I do like he's a popper, and he's striking it well, and he has not putted well. I think he's could also be like the rubber band could snap on him.
Oh, okay. Rubber band man.
Rubber band man.
All right, cool.
Anything else?
Yeah, a couple things. We got Sebastian, don't call me Dan Soderberg, leading in China.
That's right.
So I'm monitoring that situation. It's not lost on me. And 2, and maybe even 3, no Scotty Scheffler next week.
That's
but
right.
We do get Quail Hollow member Webb Simpson in the field.
What's happening?
Rick, have you ever heard the saying, your net worth is your network? That's Webb Simpson this year. He has gotten into every one of the signature events that he has wanted to.
It's not a good look.
No. And I mean, he's coming off the board here shortly, assuming these guys are going to vote Rory on, which
who knows at this point.
This board is acting like the U.S. government at this point. It is just, they can't get anything done. It's unbelievable.
Just
filibustering.
What do they call
filibustering?
What do they call it when traffic's in a gridlock?
Gridlock. Yes. It's unbelievable.
Man, we're just shooting ourselves in the foot everywhere, aren't we?
We are. But we do, I guess, number 4, I will be in Charlotte next week. So,
ooh, Patrick, boots on the ground.
I'm going to whip him into shape. I'm going to ask him the hard-hitting questions like, hey, Rory, what you have for dinner last night?
Hey, Patrick Cantlay, who's running the show? What's happening out here? What are we doing?
Yeah, I'm going to need some good. I'm calling upon the PGA Tour to get some good people up there on Tuesday, front and center. Rory, Cantlay, and throw Spieth on there too.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing the transcripts of that.
Mm-hmm.
That'll do it. We'll be back on Saturday and Sunday to recap the rest of this Byron Nelson. This is also last thing. With DP World Tour, with Live in Singapore, with this event, you can watch live golf like 24 hours this week, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, China starts probably soon. Singapore's around 9.
Yeah,
you could just roll it, keep on rolling it in,
roll it right into moving day tomorrow.
Yeah, gosh, I personally will not be doing that, but whoever chooses to, God bless you.
Okay, God bless you all. That is Patrick McDonald. You can find him at P McDonald CBS. Producer Josh does all the hard work behind the scenes. You can find me at Rick Run Good. This has been The First Cut. We'll catch you next time.